Hallelujah. Name is Christ. We continue to study the book of Ruth.
奉主耶稣圣名，我们继续来查考路得记。
So thus far, does anyone have any questions, any thoughts, any sharing?
到目前为止，有人有问题或是有分享吗？
Okay, if not, we're going to 加油.
如果没有的话，
So we're going to continue on.
我们继续。
So overall, we have to understand that the book of Ruth is all about redemption.
我们知道路得记就是在讲赎回，
From the land of Moab to the land of Bethlehem.
从摩押地到耶路撒冷，伯
From
利
not
恒，
being the chosen people to the chosen people of God.
从不是神的选民到神的选民。
But in the process of getting to Bethlehem, there's a lot of struggles that Ruth had to go through.
但他们要回到伯利恒的时候，路得经过很多的挣扎，
But she made this a great determination.
但是他下定决心。
So did anyone read from verse 16 to verse 17, right?
我们昨天看第16节和17
Did
节，
anybody memorize this song? Anybody memorize it?
有人记得有办法背吗？
If not, then this is your homework to
如果
memorize it.
如果没有办法的话，这就是你的功课，你要
Because
记得，
it's really a beautiful song.
因为这是一个非常美丽的诗篇。
In verse 16,
第16节，
but Ruth said,
路得
entreat me not to leave you, or to turn back from falling after you. For wherever you go, I will go, and wherever you lodge, I will lodge. Your people shall be my people, and your God my God. Verse 17.
17节，
And where you die, I will die, and there will I be buried. The Lord do so to me in more also, if anything but death part you and me.
16节，路得说：“不要催我回去，不跟随你。你往哪里去，我也往哪里去；你在哪里住宿，我也在哪里住宿。你的国就是我的国，你的神就是我的神。你在哪里死，我也在哪里死，也葬在那里。除非死能使你与我相离，不然愿神重重降罚于我。”
Amen. So in Chinese, does it sound as beautiful as the English?
它中文是不是也像英文这么优美呢？
Does it? Yes, but it's very beautiful, right? Because this song, this psalm is the determination that Ruth had for her mother-in-law.
这是路德她对她的婆婆有的决心，
And that's why I say, entreat me not to leave you,
所以她说不要催我回去，
or to turn back from following after you.
或者是不跟随你，
Wherever you go, I will go.
因为你往哪里去，我也往哪里
And
去；
wherever you lodge, I will lodge.
你在哪里住宿，我也在那里住宿。
Your people should be my people,
你的国就是我的国，
and your God my God.
你的神就是我的神
And。where you die, I will die.
你在哪里死，我也在那里死，
And there I will be buried.
也在那里葬。
The Lord do so to me and more also, if nothing but death part you and me.
除非死能使你与我相离，
Wow, this is so beautiful.
这是非常美。
The reason why Boaz, was so kind to Ruth because of this determination.
波阿斯之所以对路德非常的慷慨，是因为他的决心。
Actually, Boaz represents our Lord Jesus Christ.
波阿斯在圣经里面就是预表耶
How he
稣，
redeemed Ruth to be one, even though she was a Gentile, but now she's part of the chosen people.
他怎么赎回路德，也就是一个外邦人，但是他现在变为选民。
So when we love a person,
如果是我们爱一个人，
and this is the kind of determination you and I must make,
这是你和我必须有的决心。
but more importantly,
但是更重要的，
you and I must make this determination in terms of our relationship with our Lord Jesus Christ.
我们必须要和神建立这样的关系。
You can see nowadays, we leave the church so easily.
我们今天很容易就离开教会。
I remember one time there's a story about there was a council meeting,
我记得有一次有一个职务会，
and then a time one of the elders he brought some cookies
有一个长老他就带了一些饼干，
and he passed around to everyone,
然后他就发给大家，
but he did not have enough cookie for the last member.
但是他却是没有办法少了一个饼干。
And then the member thought he did it on purpose.
然后那个人觉得他是故意不给他
So
的，
one cookie for you, one cookie for you, and then the last one, no cookie for you.
所以他就一个一个发，就发到最后一个人，那个人就没有拿到饼干。
But she was so upset she did not come to church anymore.
但他就非常的难过，后来他就再也不来教
And
会。
from then on, she never returned back to church.
在那之后，他就再也没有来过教
But
会。
the elder did not do that on purpose.
但那长老并不是有意这么
He
做，
just didn't count the numbers right.
他只是没有算好人数。
But that kind of stuff should not separate us from the love of Christ.
但是这样的微不足道的事情，不应该使我们与神的爱分离。
If we read the scriptures,
我们如果读经，
even including the Israelites,
其实以色列人，
the psalm is saying that even the tree no longer blossom,
就算是树不开花，
even though the figs no longer give fruit,
就算无花果树不结果，
even though nobody gonna go to church, I will be the one to go to church.
就算是没有人要来教会，我也要来教会。
This is determination.
这是我们要有的决
And
心。
nowadays, actually, even in marriage, for example, right? People just leave one another for no reason at all.
就像是婚姻也是一样，大家没有什么原因就离开彼此。
I mean, usually they say, to death do us part, right?
通常在誓词的时候说至死不离，
But now it's not like that anymore, right?
但是现在却不是这样。
Brother Sam Tong, he's from Irvine area, say, in Orange County, the divorce rate is 75%.
Sam Tong 弟兄从
That's
Irvine 来说，现在离婚率有
75%.
75%，
And then the 25% are TJC members.
有
Sorry, joking around.
有25%是教会的信徒。
No, that is very true. Nowadays, actually, there's so many people just don't have determination. When they are married for life. But for them, it's just maybe a couple of years, 3, 4 years. That's it, right? That is determination.
这是非常真实的，因为他们结婚并不是在一辈子相守。
I remember one, my mother-in-law, she has a friend.
我的婆婆还有一个朋友，
And they're very rich.
她非常的有钱，
But her husband, he just left her for another person.
但是她的丈夫就离开她了。
And during that time, she received $5 million. That's the divorce, what the settlement that she received is $5 million.
那时候她离婚以后就拿到了500万，
She's just very sad.
但她非常的难
Even
过。
though she got a lot of money, but the person she loved, he just left her.
虽然说她得到非常多的钱，但是她所爱的人离开她了。
And at her age, right, she is an older woman, and at her age, she just wants someone to love. Money doesn't really make too much difference in her life.
在她那个年纪，她也是比较年长的女性，所以她觉得她只需要有人来爱她，钱对她来说并不重要。
And this kind of story happens all the time.
这样的故事常常发
So
生。
sometimes we bring that kind of concept also in our relationship with our Lord Jesus Christ.
有时候我们也用这样的关系和神有这样的关系。
No, we must learn from Ruth.
我们必须要学习路德。
The first thing you and I should say to our Lord Jesus Christ,
我们第一个要说跟耶稣基督说的，
entreat me not to leave you
不要催我回去，
or to turn back from following after you.
不跟随你。
Right? The first thing she said that she's a little bit passive, right? Entreat me not to leave you. This means, just let me be there, right? Don't let me leave you, right? Hold on to me.
第一个是比较被动的，不要催我回去。
Then if you're going to walk,
若是你要走，
let me follow after you.
也让我跟着你走，
This is very touching.
这是非常感人的。
That's why when we think about this song, we know that our Lord Jesus Christ will never leave us, will never forsake us.
我们知道耶稣基督永远不会离弃我们，
But we are the one that leave him and forsake him.
但是我们却常常离弃神，
So that's why Ruth, she sing this song in such a way.
所以路德才这样唱歌。
So most of the time say, entreat me not to leave you. And term our relationship with God, this is how we should pray.
说不要催我回去，这也是我们应该祷告的方式。
But we cannot just be passive like that.
但是我们并不能就只
We also must walk toward him.
只有被动，而是要跟随他。
So he ought to turn back from following after you.
说不让我跟随你。
Quite often you and I as TJC believers,
就你和我都是真耶稣教会的信徒
we，don't leave our Lord Jesus Christ.
我们不会离开耶稣基督，
But at the same time, we also do not follow him.
但有的时候我们也不会跟随他，
Because sometimes we feel so comfortable in our own, in our own life and things like that. And then we feel like, what? Yeah, I'm here with Jesus, but I'm also not going to follow.
因为我们安于现状，所以我们虽然并没有离开神，但是我们也没有跟随神。
What do I mean by that?
这是什么意思
I
呢？
mean our life is not so active.
也就是说，我们的信仰人生并不积
Yes, we've
极。
been baptized,
我们受洗，
we receive the Holy
我们
Spirit,
得圣灵，
but our life is lukewarm. That said, there's nothing else going on in our lives.
但我们的信仰生活不冷不热。
But if you and I truly follow Lord Jesus Christ,
但我们若是真的跟随神，
you can see a lot of things in our lives will change.
你可以看到我们生活开始改变。
And that's why he say here, for wherever you go, I will go.
所以路德说：“你往哪里去，我也往那里去。”
And of course, this is the hope that she has.
这是他有的盼望。
Where did Lord Jesus Christ go?
我们耶稣基督去哪里？
That is, he went to the heavenly kingdom.
他到天堂。
What is he doing there?
他在天堂做什么？
To prepare a place for you and I.
为你我安置
And this is our hope.
去处。这是
For
我们
wherever you go, I will make great determination. That's where I go.
这是我们的盼望。你往哪里去，我也往哪里去。
When we have this kind of great determination,
我们有这样的决心，
then we will draw strength from our Lord Jesus
我
Christ.
们就会从神那边来到力量。
You know, when I became a pastor,
当我成为传道的时
actually
候，
my wife, she had a very comfortable job in Boston.
我的太太原本在波士顿有一个非常好的
And
工
she had a
作
very，comfortable life in Boston.
她的生活也非常的舒适。
But the thing is, now that I'm a pastor, she needs to follow me wherever I go.
但是现在我之所以因为是传道，所以我的太太就必须要跟着我。
And that's one of the questions that the USGA asks if your wife is supportive of you being a pastor before they accept you.
所以美国总会在安利我为传道之前，还有问我说：“那太太是否愿意跟随啊？”
But if my wife say, "Oh yeah, I love you very much, but wherever you go, I don't want to go."
如果说我太太跟我说：“我非常爱你，但是你去哪里，我不想跟你去。”
And of course, that's not love. Yeah, you say that, but you don't want to go where I want to go.
这就不是爱因为他没有跟随我。
So that's the same thing for us, that our Lord Jesus Christ, He's in the heavenly kingdom.
这对我们来说也是一样。现在耶稣基督在天国
So
里，
whatever we do, we make the kind of determination that one day we will be with Him.
所以不管我们怎么做什么，我们都要心中立志，有一天我们会和耶稣基督
Why?
在一
Because
起。
and wherever you lodge, I will lodge.
不，你在哪里住宿，我也在哪里住
Because
宿。
this relationship is very intimate.
因为这个关系非常的紧密
It's，not just friends on the street somewhere. No, you and I, this relationship with Jesus Christ is very intimate.
并不是点头之交的朋友，而是我们和耶稣基督关系是非常紧密
That's
的。
why during our prayer, right, so many of us shed tears.
所以我们在祷告的时候，有许多人都会流泪，
Why? Because when we feel and have the kind of relationship with Lord Jesus Christ, we can't help but to feel so touched.
因为我们想到我们和耶稣基督关系的时候，我们就禁不住的感动。
Now that, maybe about 10 years ago, every time I travel and stuff, my wife, she didn't really mind too much because she's still a little bit young back then.
在10年前我到处去的时候，那时候我的太太虽然没有很介意，但她那时候也比较年轻。
But now every time I travel, she becomes so sad.
但是现在我每次要旅行的时候，她就变得非常难过，
And because she want to go with me.
因为她也想跟我一
She
起
want to be
去，
with me.
她想跟我在一
I say,
起。
for example, NATS, I'm here for a week. If you come here, what are you going to do? You just sit here and listen. That's it, right?
像这成人选训班，我来这边1个礼拜，如果是我太太跟我来的话，她也没事做，也只能听到。
And I still owe her my honeymoon, right? Our honeymoon. We never gone to honeymoon yet. We've been married 20 years. We never gone to honeymoon yet.
所以我跟她结婚20年，我还是欠她一个蜜月旅行，
Because the time our honeymoon was NYTS.
因为那时候我们的蜜月旅行其
So
实
that's why I
去
say wherever you go, I will go. Then honeymoon, I go NYTS. Then you go NYTS too.
其实是去全国的青年审讯班。
So, but for us, when we truly love one another,
如果说我们真的爱彼此，
we really do not want to, be a part of one another, even for 1 minute.
我们就不会想要和彼此分离，就算1分钟也受不了。
I think several months ago, a sister said to me, "Oh yeah, my husband is going on a business trip into Taiwan." She's like, "Oh, thank God. She's happy."
有几个月前，有个姐妹说，她的先生回台湾出差，然后她心里就非常的感谢神，
Because sometimes you see each other every single day, right?
因为有的时候你们每天都见面，
You don't miss each other too much.
你们不会彼此相
But when
思。
they leave for 3-4 weeks and they come back, you feel like, "Oh, I miss you so much," right?
如果是他有一半离开3-4个月的话，然后回来，你会觉得你其
I
实
think
非
that's
常
why all
想
the
念他
pastors we loves our wives so much, right? Because we hardly see them.
所有的传道其实都非常爱自己的妻子，因为我们很少和他们
And
见
also our
面。
wives love us very much too because they hardly see us.
因为我们的太太也非常爱我们，因为她几乎都看不到
So
我
right
们。
now, you you and I, that is the goal, that is our hope to wherever Jesus Christ go, that's where we're going to go.
所以那就是我们的目标，也是我们的盼望。神往哪里去，我们就往哪里去。
Why? Because that is, there's no hope beside that hope.
因为在除此之外没有别的盼望。
I say, your people should be my people.
你的国就是我的国。
For me, this is such a wonderful thing.
对我来说，这是一个非常美好的事。
Even though we come from different walks of life,
若是我们是从形形色色的地方来，
but we have the same blood flowing through us.
但是我们都有同样的血，
We have the same DNA, right? That's flowing through us.
我们有同样的基因，
That is the blood of Jesus
也
Christ.
就是耶稣基督的宝
That's the
血，
DNA of our Lord Jesus Christ.
也就是神的基
Really,
因。
how wonderful this
这
is.
是多么美好的！
And that's why when we think about our brothers and sisters,
就是我们想我们的弟兄姐妹，
yes, some people are not so lovable. That is for sure.
有些人是真的很不可爱，这是真的，
But they still are brothers and sisters.
但他还是我们的弟兄姐
We need
妹
to，pray for them.
我们必须彼此
We
带
need to
祷，
love them.
爱他们，
Why? Because we have the same Heavenly Father.
因为我们有一个同样的天赋，
That is our Lord Jesus
就
Christ.
是我们的耶稣基
And
督
we。have the same mother.
我们也有同样的母亲，
That is the true Jesus Church.
也就是真耶稣教会。
From a Heavenly Father to an earthly mother, this is how we are born.
我们从天父以及在地上的母亲，这就是我们如何出生的，
Really, this is so wonderful.
这是非常美好。
And this is one of the reasons why I really still in church.
这也是为什么我到现在还在教
As I
会。
travel to different places,
我去别的地方，
I experience so many of brothers and sisters have such great love.
我可以感受到弟兄姐妹有许多的爱。
I remember one time when I was traveling to in Taiwan, the Aboriginal area,
有一次我去台湾比较原住民的区域，
because it's very high because up in the mountain.
因为非常高，是在山上。
And so my migraine, it triggered my migraine, and I had really severe migraine at the time.
那时候就激发我的偏头痛，然后我的头就非常的痛。
So I had to give a sermon.
但我那时候必须要讲
So
道，
after the sermon, I just went to my room and I slept,
在讲道之后，我就回我的房间睡着了。
maybe for an hour or so.
大概1个小时后
Then，I woke up,
我醒来，
then I went downstairs,
我走到楼下，
and people are still waiting for me to eat lunch.
其他人还在等我要吃午
And
餐。
I felt so bad. I did not know they're all just waiting for me.
那时候我觉得非常的不好意
And
思，
I
因为
asked
我不
them,
知道
why
他
don't
们
you
在
eat
等我们。
first? But I felt so bad in that time, right?
然后他说：“为什么你们不先吃呢？”那时候感到非常的
And
内
then
疚
we。asked, after we eat this normal lunch,
后来我们吃了午餐以后，
and then say, because you are our guest, we have this special food for you.
他说：“因为你是我们的贵宾，所以我们有一个特别的食物要给你。
And they brought out a dish of like raw pork, like pork. ”
他们就带了一盘生的猪肉，
And all the hair still sticking out from the pork, right?
然后那猪肉上面还有毛。
And then for me, if I eat something and I see a hair in there, I lose my appetite.
我吃东西，如果是我看到有毛的话，我就没有食
Then they
欲。
brought out a bowl of fermented rice.
然后他还带一个发酵
I
过
don't
的
know if you ever had that
米，
before. It smelled disgusting. It smells really bad.
可能是酒酿，我不知道你们有没有吃过，然后闻起来非常的恶心。
I love stinky tofu.
我很喜欢臭豆腐，
And that thing, yeah, that's definitely beyond stinky tofu.
但那个东西实在是超过臭豆腐。
And I said, and I asked the brother and sister that brought me to the place, oh, you guys try first. Yeah.
所以我就请别的弟兄姐妹先吃，
I was like, oh no, we had it already before. The first trip we came here, we had it already.
然后他就说：“哦，我们第一次来的时候其实早就吃过了。
And then I had to do it. So I put, a spoon of rice in my mouth. ”
所以我必须要这么吃，所以我就挖了一汤
And I ate
匙，
that piece of pork.
然后吃了一个猪肉，
I thought I was going to die. It was so disgusting.
它实在是太恶心了，让我觉得我好像
You know,
可能会
stinky
死掉。
tofu, it smells bad, but when you eat it, like, it's really good, right?
臭豆腐虽然很臭，但是吃的时候觉得很好
But
吃
this。thing, it smells disgusting and look disgusting. When you eat it, it's disgusting, you know?
但是看起来很恶心，闻起来也很恶心，吃的时候也真的很恶心。
But that is their specialty.
但这是他们的地方菜。
I say, next time when I visit, please, don't treat me so special.
但是我跟他说，下次我来的话不要这么特别。
So, but they are so loving, so kind.
但是他们非常的爱，非
And
常
when we left, that church,
我们离开那个教会的时候
and, the whole members there, they're out there, playing the drums, singing, stuff like that. And, we saying, waving goodbye. I was there only one day. We
Yeah.
all shed tears while we saying goodbye.
他们离开的时候还奏乐来让我们离开。我其实只有在那边1天，但是他们要离开的时候还流泪。
So why? I mean, I hardly cry actually.
我其实很少哭，
But there time for some reason I was so moved by their love.
但那时候我为他们的爱感到感动。
Can you imagine you go to a baseball game?
你去一个棒球赛
There's，a stranger sit next to you,
有一个你不认识的人坐在你旁
and after the
边，
game you say goodbye, and you're crying. Oh, I'm leaving. I'm sorry.
然后
That
在
never happened, you know.
然后在棒球结束以后，然后他就是跟你相拥而泣的说道别，你会觉得怎么样？
Our brother all over the world, even though we are strangers, but when we meet each other, there's somehow, some way we are connected, of course, to the Spirit of the Lord.
虽然弟兄姐妹我们是互相不认识，但是我们却因为在同一个灵里面，所以我们是有关系的。
And I always love to tell this testimony when I was in Africa.
我也在非洲的时候喜欢讲这个见证。
There's an old sister,
有一个老姐妹
and，she lived up in the mountain.
她住在山上，
And before Christ, her 3 sons have HIV.
她后来有3个儿子都得到艾滋
So
病，
all of 3 sons pass away.
所以3个儿子都过世
Then
了。
her husband has 2 more wives.
然后她的先生还有另外2个太
But
太，
because she's the first one, he just put her aside.
所以她是第一个，所以她先生就比较，
Because she's old, her husband, find 2 more young women.
所以因为她年纪也比较大，所以那她先生就找了2个比较年轻的
But the
太
problem
太，
is she lives so high in the mountain.
但她住在深山里，
And it's so difficult to go there up there to visit her.
就非常难去拜访
So
她，
for many years, no one had visited her.
所以有很多年都没有人去拜访
So
过
during
她。
my trip, because my co-worker feel like I'm young, I can climb up the mountain. Right?
但是我的旅程，因为我的同工觉得我很年轻，所以我可以爬山，
Of course, he went with me too.
所以他也跟我一起
Actually,
去。
he's stronger than I am.
但他其实比我还要强壮，
So during that time, we just walking with our backpack. All we carry is water because water is the most important thing, right?
那时候我们就带背包，然后里面就只有装水，因为水是最重要
I don't know
的。
if you ever hiked before. If you hike with 20 pounds backpack, after 2-3 hours, that thing become like 50 pounds. It's so heavy.
你如果登山，然后带一个20磅重的背包，大概过了几个小时以后，那个感觉就像50磅重。
So thank God when we went up to the mountain, finally, I don't know how many hours, 5-6 hours,
后来我们到山上，大概花了5个小时、6个小时的
and
路
we
程，
reached her place.
然后我们到她的地方，
And she was so excited to see us.
她非常兴奋看到我们。
One day we were so hungry.
那时候我们非常的饿，
And then she said she has no food.
她说她没有食物，
And all she had was 1 egg.
她只有1个蛋。
And she showed us the egg.
她给我们看她的蛋，
And it's chicken egg, but it looked like quail eggs.
它虽然是鸡蛋，但是看起来像鹌鹑蛋一样
Because
大小。
all the chicken in Africa, they are malnutrition.
因为在非洲的鸡都是营养不良，
So there's no such thing as jumbo eggs.
所以他们并没有那种特大号的蛋，
It's like extra small egg.
是特别小，
So she gave it to us.
所以他就给我们，
And we just look at one another.
所以我们就看彼此，
There's only 1 egg.
就只有1个蛋。
And then she asked, what do you want me to do? You want me to fry it or do you want me to boil it?
他说：“你是要我煎这个蛋呢，还是要煮这个蛋呢
And I was joking when I say, sister, if you put that in a frying pan, it will disappear.？”
他说：“这个蛋实在是太小了，如果是你煎的话，应该就不见了。
As we talk about that, ”
他在想，
the hen came into the house
然后有一个母鸡就进到房间里，
and lay 1 more egg.
然后又再生了1个蛋。
And that time we just look at one another.
那时候我们就看彼此，
And God is so funny, at the same time is so gracious.
神其实有的时候很有趣，也非常的有慈爱。
So now we have 1 egg each.
所以我们现在就各有1个蛋
So，she boiled for us.
那他们就煮了这个蛋。
And just last week, actually, I saw my coworker during the minister workshop, right? And we talk about this situation. That time.
上个礼拜在长职灵修会的时候，我有看到我的同工，然后我们就提起这
So
件
that
事。
time we both have 1 egg.
那时候我们各有1颗蛋，
We're sitting under a mango tree.
我们就坐在一个芒果
And
树
then
下，
we peel our eggs.
然后我们就剥这个蛋，
Then we just looking at it,
然后我们就看彼此，
And we just like shed tears.
然后我们就流泪，
Because this sister, she's so loving, so kind.
因为这个姐妹非常的有爱心，也非常，
That's all she had.
这是她所有的，
She gave to us.
她给我们了。
And so when we ate that egg, just 1 bite, it's gone, right?
虽然那个蛋就是一口就吃掉
But
了，
that is the greatest love that we ever experience, in that kind of situation.
但那是我们体验到最大的爱。
Of course, thank God when we left, we didn't leave her empty-handed.
当我们离开的时候，我们并不是空手
And
而
we
去。
usually don't give money and stuff to the members because it's, that's not our culture. So we don't That's not the thing that we do, because if you do that, then all the other people hear about it, they also feel, hey, you got to give me money too, right?
我们通常因为文化关系，并不会给信徒金钱，因为这样子，若是别人听到的话，也会跟我们
But that
要
sister,
钱。
no one have visited for several years, so nobody going to go talk to her. So
但是因为那个姐妹有很长的一段时间没有人去拜访她，所以应该没有人会去跟她讲
well,
话
this。kind of experience I experienced throughout all the churches everywhere in the whole world.
所以在全世界各地教会，我都有这样的体
I
验。
remember in Garden Grove,
我记得在园林教
when I was
会，
doing my TTP program there,
在我在学我的神训
and
班的时候，
when some of the mamas cooked some purple yam,
有一天有一个妈妈就煮了紫玉，
and I never had purple yam
我
before,
从来没有吃过紫玉，
and I ate it.
我吃了以后，
I go, wow, this is delicious.
我就说哦，这实在是太好吃了。
Then for the next several months, I had purple yam for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
所以之后的每个月，我们早中午三餐都有紫玉。
They bought so much purple yam for me to eat.
那时候有非常多的紫玉给我吃
And，really, that's kind of love that you and I experience in church.
这是你和我在教会里面体验到的爱
Of。course, if you and I want to look at the negative things in church, we also can find plenty of those.
若是你们要看教会里面负面的事情，我们也有很多的例子，
Well, actually, it shouldn't be like that.
但是不应该是这
We are
样，
one family.
因为我们是一个
God's
家庭，
people is our people.
你的国就是我的国，
We embrace one another.
我们必须要爱彼此
You。know, between my wife and I, I'm sure a lot of time I'm not also lovable.
我和not love，
Yeah, I'm not so lovable sometimes,
有
right?
的时候对我太太来说，我也并不是那么可
Especially in
爱，
the beginning of our relationship,
尤其是在一开始我们开始交往
because
的
I was
时
a
候，
very angry person.
因为那时候我非常的愤怒，
I break doors, I break walls, right? I do many horrible things.
我会生气的时候就把门或者是墙打坏。
But, after Christ,
但是后来信主以
then
后，
I became more gentle
我就有个温柔的心，
and more kind.
也
Right?
比较有怜
But
悯。
before Christ, I was not a person that's so lovable.
但是在信主之前，我并不是一个可爱的
And
人。
now my wife complained that I smile too much.
现在我的太太抱怨我笑太多了，
She's like, don't you get tired from smiling?
她说：“你在一直笑，你不会累吗
I said, do I smile a lot? ？”
她说：“我有笑很多吗
And then one year we went to Hawaii？”
有一次我们去夏威夷，
and we were snorkeling.
那时候我们在浮潜
And，then she said, even in the water you were smiling.
她说：“你在水里面也在笑。”
Like, how can a person smile underwater?
她说：“一个人怎么在水里面要怎么能够
Then
笑
we
呢
have some video, and some pictures, and I was smiling underwater.？”
因为我们有一些照相，所以就看那个照相就可以看到我其实在水里也在笑。
But of course, during our brothers and sisters the same way.
我们弟兄姐妹也是一样
We，have bad days and good days.
我们有好的日子，也有不好的日
But we
子，
need to endure one another.
但是我们必须要忍受彼
We have to
此。
make that determination that your people should be my people.
我们必须要决心，你的国就是我的
But
国，
don't get angry with one another so easily.
不要为彼此因为小事就
I
生气。
have an older brother.
我有一个哥哥，
When I was younger,
当我年轻的
he's my
时
role
候，
model.
他是我的模
And
范。
everywhere he goes, I want to go with him.
他去哪里，我就想要跟到
And he
哪
always
里。
kick me away.
他每次都想要
He's like,
甩开我。
Get out of the way, kid. Get out of the way. Don't follow me,
他说：“
right?
你这个小孩子不要一直跟着我。”
Because when I follow him, he's no longer the cool person. Right? I have a little brother tagging along, right? He
You-
does not want me to tag along with him.
因为我如果跟着他的话，他就不够酷，他就有一个小弟一直跟着他，
So he make me cry so many times.
所以那时候让我哭了很多次
Because I always want to follow him.
因为我每次都想要跟随他，
But I still love him.
但我还是爱他。
Even though sometimes he beat me up, beat my sister up, right? I still love him.
有的时候虽然他会欺负我，或者是欺负我的姐姐，但是
But
我
now,
还是很
thank
爱
God, he
他。
start coming to church.
但现在他开始来教会，感谢
And hopefully
神，
God continue to move his heart.
愿神继续的感动他的心。
So that's why for us, we need to have the same kind of mentality.
有的时候我们必须要有同样的心态。
I remember there's a story. I think some of you heard this story before.
或许有些人听过这个故事，
Well, there's a brother in Africa.
在非洲有一个弟
He's been a
兄，
worker many years.
他在教会做过很多
You
工
know,。some people in Africa, all their life, they can never have chicken to eat, right? All their life, they might not have any meat to eat at all.
有些对非洲人来讲，或许他们一辈子都没有吃过肉，
But, so one of the pastors took this brother to eat chicken, fried chicken.
所以这个有一个传道就带这个弟兄去吃炸鸡，
And they both ordered 2 pieces of chicken each.
他们两个都点了2个炸鸡。
But when the pastor looked up, and the brother already finished eating.
然后当这个传道看这个弟兄的时候，这弟兄已经吃完了。
Then the pastor asked him, "Did you finish both pieces already?"
然后这传道问他说：“你已经2片都吃完了吗
He said, "No." ？”
他说：“没有。”
Say, "Where's the other piece?"
他说：“另外一片呢
Then he took out his pocket, wrapped in napkins.？”
他就用那个卫生纸包住，然后放在口袋里。
I say, "Oh, why do you put the chicken in your pocket?"
他说：“你为什么要把这个鸡放在口袋里呢
He said, "This is for my coworker. ？”
他说：“这是给我其他的同工，
All his life he never have chicken to eat.
他这一辈子都没有吃过
Just like
鸡
me,
肉，
all my life I never have chicken to eat.
就像我一样，我这辈子也都
So
没
I
有吃
want
过
to bring
鸡
this
肉，
piece of chicken and give to him."
所以我想要带这个鸡肉来给他
And
吃。
that pastor was so touched.
那个时候传道非常的感
And
动，
that's kind of love that you and I need to have for one another.
这也是你和我需要对彼此有的
And
爱
we。know to the end days,
我们知道在末日的时候，
that's what will happen.
那是我们会发生的
Because
事。
when God separated the goat between the goat and the sheep,
因为当神分绵羊和山
and
羊
the
的
wheat
时
and
候
the，tares,
以及麦子
and at the
和
end it's only a very small amount of us,
只有少数的我们，
that's the time you and I will truly love one another,
是彼此相爱的，
just like Christ loved us.
就像耶稣基督爱我们。
So your people should be my people.
所以你的国必须是我
Say
的
here, and
国，
your God, my God.
你的神就是
We
我的
will
神，
all worship the same true and living God.
因为我们都敬拜同一个神。
And when we have this kind of mentality,
若是我们有这样的心态，
then you and I would never leave him
你和我就不会离开
and never
神，
treat one another unkindly,
也不会彼此不慷慨，
because we all have the same God.
因为我们都有同样的神。
And then say, wherever you die, I will die.
你在哪里死，我也在那里死。
No, Lord Jesus Christ, he died on the hill of Golgotha.
我们知道耶稣基督他在各个他山上死，
Then he also was buried, right, in a very special place.
后来他也葬在一个非常特别的地方。
So for you and I,
所以对你我
are
来
we
说，
willing also to follow Jesus and die with him on the hill of Golgotha?
你和我是否也愿意跟从耶稣在各个台山
And
上
that
死？
death is not a simple death.
这死并不是一个简单的死亡，
That death is full of suffering.
这个死亡经历过非常多的痛苦。
You know, if we look at all the nerves in our body,
我们看我们身上许多的神经，
our hands and our feet, the nerves are very sensitive.
我们的手和脚的神经其实非常的敏感。
Can you imagine, right, the nails, going through your hands, going through it?
你可以想象，钉子就是穿过你的手吗？
And sometimes when we walk in the dark, we stumble our toes against like a furniture and stuff like that, and we feel such great pain, right?
有的时候我们走路，因为晚上没有开灯，然后脚踢到一个家具，有时候会觉得非常的痛。
And can you imagine the nails going through our feet?
但你可以想象钉子钉过我们的脚吗？
Why? Because our Lord Jesus Christ died on the hill of Golgotha.
因为耶稣基督死在各个塔
And the
山。
nails that they pierced his hands that, in back then, it's not like Home Depot nails that is very sharp, right? It's not like that.
在那个时候，那些钉子并不像是现在非常尖锐的钉子，
So you and I must also make the kind of determination
所以你我必须要立志
to follow Christ.
跟随神，
Is also willing to die and bury with him.
跟他同死同埋葬。
If we cannot die, how can we be buried?
若是我们没有死的话，要怎么样被埋
You
葬
know
呢？
why sometimes our life is, why sometimes our life is full of trial, full of tribulation?
为什么我们有时候生活有非常多的困难和
And
挑
sometimes
战
we？don't feel peace, sometimes we don't feel joy.
有时候我们没有平安，没有喜乐，
Because you and I are crucified on the cross with Jesus,
因为你和我都和耶稣基督同样被钉在十字架上，
but we're not willing to die.
但是我们不愿意死，
We're just on there, right? And then suffering, and then we're not willing to die.
我们就一直挂在十字架上，不愿意死。
But if you and I die,
但是你如果是
we are
愿意
buried
死，
at Lord Jesus Christ,
我们就与神同埋葬
and，then you and I will have peace.
你和我就有平安
We，will have joy.
就有喜
Why?
乐。
Because sometimes when we're on the cross
因为我们在十字架上，
and we look at all the things in this world,
我们看这世界上的一切，
a lot of beautiful things,
有许多的美事，
a lot of things that we desire for.
有许多我们心里所想
So
望
we
的，
feel like we don't want to die with Jesus.
所以我们会觉得我们不想要死，和耶稣
But
一起
guess what?
死。但是，
When you and I die with Jesus,
若是我们和耶稣同死，
we bear with
我们
Jesus,
就与耶稣同
then we
埋
have this
葬，
newness of life.
我们就有一个新的生命。
And this newness of life is full of blessings.
这新的生命是充满祝福
No,
的。
sometimes we feel if I believe in Jesus, I follow Jesus, then I'm not gonna, maybe I cannot be rich in this, that. But that's not true.
有时候我们觉得我们相信神，跟随神，我们就没有办法富足，但这不是真的。
But actually, the more that you and I follow Lord Jesus Christ,
我们越是跟随耶稣，
the more He will bless us.
他就祝福我们更多，
Especially with peace, with joy.
尤其是平安和喜乐。
Now, if you and I have enough money and we buy a huge house and we have no peace, no joy, and then what is the big deal about the big house?
当你和我有足够的钱，然后买了大房子，但心里却没有喜乐和平安，那又有什么呢？
If we can eat such fancy food,
如果是我们可以吃很好吃
we
的
have
食
no
物，
one to love, no one that we love to eat with,
但是我们并没有我们所爱的人和我们共享这个食
really,
物，
what is the point?
那这有什么意义
So
呢？
that's why for us, this is determination.
所以这对你我来说都是
Where you die, I will
确实
die.
你在哪里死，我就在哪里死，
That's I'm going to be buried.
也在那里被
Because
埋
I
葬。
know when I bury, this is my newness of life in Jesus Christ.
因为我们知道，我们和神同埋葬以后，就有神的新的形象。
And this newness of life is a wonderful thing.
这个形象是一个美好的，
I think that's why all of us are here today.
所以你我才今天会在这里。
Really, we are here for one whole week.
因为我们在这里一个礼拜，
Many of you advanced in age, you're sleeping on the floor, right?
你们虽然年纪很年长，但是还住在地
You're
上，
not comfortable.
并不是舒
And
服
the
的
food。that you eat, you probably don't like it too much, whatever it is.
但是或许你的食物也吃得不习惯，
But you are here.
但是你在这
Because
里，
we understand.
因为我们了解，
Because this life in Jesus
因为这是在神里面的
is very
生
wonderful.
生命是非常美好
I
的
say。here, the Lord do so to me and more also, if anything but death parts you and me.
他说：“除非死能使你与我相离。”
You know, when Paul said to live is Christ, to die is gain.
当保罗说活着就是为基督，死了就有益处，
This is truly a life of a Christian.
这是真的基督徒的生命。
When you and I are alive on earth,
如果是我们活在这世上，
we have Christ.
我们就是为基督
Then；when we die,
当我们过世的时
we
候，
have Christ even more.
我们就更能得着
So
基
that
督。
means our life is a win-win situation.
所以我们的生命就是一个双赢的情况
So。that's why our life should be full of hope.
所以我们的生命必须要有盼
Of
望。
course, it's normal to be sad once in a while,
当然，有的时候会觉得比较难
but
过，
overall, we should be full of peace, be full of joy.
但是在大部分的时候，我们必须要有喜乐，也要有
So
平安。
always remember this psalm.
所以我们一定要一直记得这个诗
Entreat me to
歌，
leave you,
不要催我回去，
or to turn back from following after you.
不跟随你。
For wherever you go, I will go.
你往哪里去，我也往哪
And
里
wherever you
去。
lodge, I will
你
lodge.
在哪里住宿，我也在那里住
Your
宿。
people should be my
你
people,
的国就是我的
and
国，
your God my God.
你的神就是我的
And
神。
where you die, there I will die,
你在哪里死，我也在那里死，
and there I will be
也
buried.
葬在那里。
The Lord do so to me, if nothing but death part you and me.
除非死能使你与我相离，
This is the determination you and I should make for the rest of our lives.
这是你我和在接下来的人生必须要有立志，
Because that's what Ruth did.
因为这是我们的这是路德所做
And she
的。
reached all the way to Bethlehem.
然后他就一路到了伯利恒。
When you and I make this kind of determination,
当你我有这样的立志，
you and I will reach all the way to heaven.
我们就一定能够进天堂。
Let's continue.
我们继
Let's
续，
continue.
继续。
Verse 19.
19节，
Now the two of them went until they came to Bethlehem.
于是两个人同行来到伯利恒。
So during the time, many people were so excited.
那时候有许多人非常的兴奋，
And they say, wow, Naomi, is this Naomi?
那些妇女们就说：“这是拿俄米吗
Of course, we went through this already and said, don't call me Naomi, call me Mara.？”
当然，我们讲过这个拿俄米，就跟他说：“不要叫我拿俄米，要叫我马拉。”
Because she went out full and came back empty-handed.
因为他满满的出去，但是却空
She
空的
went
回
out
来
with。husband, 2 sons.
他那时候跟着他的先生和2个儿
Now she
子，
came back with one daughter-in-law.
但是他现在只剩下一
And
个
his
媳妇，
daughter-in-law has nothing.
那媳妇什么都没有，
Right? So for her, she just feels they have nothing.
所以对他来讲，他觉得他什么都没
For
有。
us, we don't understand these circumstances. It's very severe. Why? Because women during that time, right, without husband, they are nothing.
所以这个情况其实非常的严重，因为在当时的时代背景，如果是一个妇女没有先生的话，她就没有地位。
And that's why that old sister, when we went to visit her, her husband, even though she have a husband, but she's so old, the husband don't want anything to do with her, so her life is very pitiful.
所以那个姐妹她虽然说有先生，但她先生已经算是离开她了，所以她的生活其实非常的可怜，
Because it's really no job for them to do.
因为对他们没有一个工作可以做。
If you are a young woman and you're not married, then in Africa, your life is miserable. Why? Because you have no way to to make money for your livelihood.
因为若是你在非洲，但你年轻，但是却没有结婚的话，你的生命也是蛮可怜，因为没有办法工
And
作。
that's why you see so many young women sell their bodies for $1, $2 on the street.
所以有许多年轻人，他就是在街上卖身，为了1块钱、2块钱。
So of course back then we can see a lot of time the inheritance does not come to the daughters, only come to the sons.
因为在那个时候时代背景，这个家产是不会传给女性
And
的
that's，what Naomi is saying. Look, I have nothing. I came here empty-handed.
所以拿俄米才说他现在空空的回来。
But look at verse 22.
我们看22
Verse
节，
22.
22节，
So Naomi returned.
拿俄米回来，
This is very important.
这非常的重要。
So if you and I are on our way to the land of Moab,
你我若是在往摩押地的路上
it's，not too late to return back.
其实要回头还不是太晚。
And if we in Moab,
若是你们在摩
we
押
must
地，
rise out of her
我们必须要起身
and return back.
回来。
And because say here, so Naomi returned.
所以这在22节说拿俄米回来了，
And Ruth the Moabites, her daughter-in-law, with her.
他的儿妇摩押女子路德也跟着他。
And then once again they repeat,
再一次，
who returned from the country of Moab.
他
Yeah, they who returned from the country of Moab. They returned from the country of Moab.
他说谁是从摩押地回来的？
Now they came to Bethlehem.
现在他们来到伯利恒，
And guess what? It just happened. It's the beginning of barley harvest.
在这个时候刚好是收割大麦的时
So
候，
as long as you and I return back,
所以你我若是回来，
once again God will bless us.
神会再次地祝福我们，
Just like He blessed Naomi,
就像他祝福拿俄
He
米一
blessed
样，
Ruth.
也祝福路德
And。now is the beginning of barley harvest. Once again, they can have sustenance for their lives.
在这里刚好是大麦收割的时候，也就是他们可以养
So
生。
when you and I return to Bethlehem,
若是你我回到伯利恒，
it will be a blessing full of blessings.
我们就会福上加福。
So we conclude this session here.
我们就以此来做
So
结
the
尾
next。session, we're going to study the characteristic of Boaz
在下一节我们要上波阿兹的，
and also the characteristic of Ruth.
还有路德他的特
So if
征。
you read the book of Ruth, let's find what are some characteristics of these two characters.
所以我们来找出波阿兹和路德他们的个性，
That can be an example for you and I to follow.
也就是你我必须要来目标学
Shall we
习的
bow
目
our head
标
and。pray in silence?
我们一起默祷。